Hi, my name is Bart and I'm from Holland. I grew up in a Christian home, but I struggled to receive Christ. Maybe because of my wounded heart. I was bullied at school and I'd become very insecure about myself. I thought that God was always angry at me. Somehow I tried to be good enough, which was a heavy burden. After a while the faith played little role in my life. But when I was in trouble, my dad prayed with me. Years of broken relationships, anxieties and seeking of fulfillment went by. I thought maybe I will turn to Christ someday, if I'm at my lowest. But it went differently than I expected. God began to draw me to Himself. I got the urge to read my old youth Bible, and sometime later a friend invited me to watch a DVD together called Know Your Enemy by the Fuel Project. I was impressed with it, and I became hungry for more. So I also watched the Stay Free series. Mark Fairley did such a good job to explain the gospel that it came alive to me. It seemed as if a veil was taken from my eyes, and for the first time I really understood that I was helpless without the grace of God. Because the Father sent His Son to earth in the person of Jesus, fully God and fully man, He lived a perfect sinless life and voluntarily went to the cross and suffered and died a horrible death He did not deserve, to take upon Himself the punishment that I deserve for my sins against God. And He rose from the grave and is alive. I humbly knelt down and asked God for forgiveness. I repented and put my faith and trust in Jesus. Finally, I received Him as my Lord and Savior. Since I've been saved, I experienced His presence in my life. He gave me peace and new desires, including to read His Word and to live according to His will. I'm learning and growing day by day. It's all just like Jesus said, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Thank you, Mark, for the Fuel Project and for this opportunity to share my testimony.